This is Byron Gordon for the SES Conference YouTube channel. We are at SES San Jose 2009. It is day 3, and we are talking to Greg Meyers of iGESSO. iGESSO. It's iGESSO, folks.
Yes, I'm going to change the name pretty soon.
We'll get to that
yes.
in a bit. But Greg, you've been in e-commerce since the late 90s, and you've been to some of these conferences before. What are some of the highlights for this particular conference that you came across and could share with our audience?
Yeah, actually, I spent a lot of time doing the lunch networking with a lot of people, people from Intel and some other companies who need to come back and tell their bosses, what did you learn? And the biggest thing that I've seen was everyone's asking me, is social media taking over SEO and paid search marketing, the budgets are getting smaller, what do we do? And what I came across is like, guys and ladies, it's holistic. SEO isn't going away. You're using SEO techniques to promote it as social. So basically, instead of having individual services, they're all combined. And I think that's what people are most taking away from it because, you know, what I've seen is that there's more site clinics. These, all these customers who are spending all the money to come here, they want to know, how can I improve my site and make me look good in front of my boss? And I think what's happening is everyone's going to each different session to try and get something out of it instead of going to the same old thing. So if you're a paid search marketer, you're not always going to a paid search marketing session. I'm seeing a lot of people going across, getting like a smorgasbord of all different types of sessions.
Now, social media has taken a life of its own, it seems. In particular this year, it's been getting all the buzz and attention. And here at the conference, there's been a whole series of panels on social media discussing Twitter and Facebook and how to increase traffic. And what's your take on embracing social media tools for your website and how to boost traffic?
I think the biggest thing that I've gotten out of this, going to sessions and writing for them, has been a lot of people are misusing social media. They're pushing product because they think it's the instant gratification tool now. They think SEO takes months to get indexed by Google. Social media, they think they hit a button that says Twitter, buy my product, and what's happening is it's turning people away. So there's a whole method behind how should I best use social media. So a lot of the sessions cover the fact that, look, it's a conversational piece first. It's a persuasion piece second. And oh, by the way, if you want to buy, we'll give you the decision-making tools to make it happen. So it's just all tying it into e-commerce and tying it into, there's just these great, bright shiny objects out there, but a lot of people are just not harnessing, the power of it.
Now let's talk about iGESSO. What is the origin of that particular name, and why are we going to be hearing more about it in years to come?
Actually, I spent many years in-house, and I've been working in the agency world for a while. I studied art in college, and I'm one of those people who've been in the weeds of paid search for so long that I believe it's also an art and also a science. And as an art student in high school and in college, the term gesso means when you have a canvas, you stretch your canvas and you put gesso on it to prepare to get your painting started. If you already have a painting and you want to start over, you have to gesso it. So the idea of iGESSO is I take all the things that I've learned in-house and in the agency world, whether it be landing page optimization, paid search, organic search, a little bit of social media, and just overall usability in e-commerce and building websites and banners. I'm using everything that I've learned, all the hats that I've worn, and applying it into a search marketing business or internet marketing business where I can help out agencies with project work or hopefully get my own clients. And I've been pretty happy since the 3 or 4 days I've been here. I've talked to a lot of people who who may need something like that. So that's the whole realm of iGESSO.
All right. And do you have any prognostications in the next year or two about where search is going to be headed and the influence of social media? You want to prognosticate for us or share any insight?
Well, the only insight I can provide is I know everyone's waiting to see what's going on with MSN or Bing and Yahoo. And a lot of the buzz has been it's going to be easier for us marketers because instead of 3 search engines we have to do our budget allocation, there'll be 2. It's going to be exciting because I think that with that happening and the emergence of all these paid search tools coming to market and everyone's trying to game the system and keep your budgets high but make sure your ROI is getting good, I think the emergence of that and with social media just trying to monetize what's working and what's not. I think the monetization of everything is what's going to matter in the next couple of years. So.
All right. Greg of iGESSO, thanks so much for talking to us.